Dropped my damn phone a second ago like a dummy. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with it? TNP, TNP, True Masculinity Podcast, man. Let people, we gonna let them pile in here. See what I want to talk about this subject matter. Had to get the Wi-Fi connection suitable. There we go. Detroit McDonald's manager and mother of six unalived by mentally unstable coworker. Man, I don't know if y'all heard about that, man. We got to talk about that a little bit. Got some stuff pulled up here. TNP, TNP, TNP. See somebody, get some folks in here, tapped in here.
It's gone. It's not fair. It's not fair. A heartbreaking scene in East Point where a dispute between two co-workers ended in a deadly stabbing. How police say witnesses helped catch the suspect. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. That family is devastated after learning their mother was stabbed to death at a McDonald's, allegedly by one of her co-workers. Our Jack Springate joins us live outside that McDonald's. He talked to the family as they continue to mourn their mother's loss. Jack?
Well, Rochelle, emotions of utter disbelief from family members about what happened this morning to 39-year-old mother of six, Jennifer Harris. Her daughters not only tell me that they're shocked by the fact that the suspect in this case is someone they've met before, a co-worker of their mother's, but also that this all happened at a place where their mother worked to provide for her six kids.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
Layers of emotion poured out of Harris's oldest daughter as she tries to process losing her mother.
She was so good to everybody. A hard worker.
Hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button, TNP, hit that like button. We want to have a debate about mental health. We want to put that to the forefront. We want to act like as if these things are important to us as a society. But I just want to understand, I just want to question, was her employer, the one who was her subordinate, was her mental health, did it take precedent? Did people really care about the quality of this lady that stabbed her's mental health? Or did they play with her? That's what I want to know. Nothing that she did. She did not have the right to hurt someone just because someone mistreats you on the job. Period. If that's how your opinion is, find another job, complain to upper management, do something less violent and more professional to have your voice heard. So, boom. I just want to, like I said, question everything, man, because I feel like we all know the type of people these are, man. We all know the type of bitches these motherfuckers in Detroit. Breeze, bulldog bitches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Six babies, six kids. I don't never give them the benefit of a doubt. Let me start off there, nigga. Like these bulldog ass bitches, nigga. I'm not giving them the benefit of a fucking doubt. Not one time, nigga. Look at them. They carry the Jezebel spirit. You know what I'm saying? They got a crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to look here after the fact and want to have all this your mama was a saint type mindset. You feel me? Like it's easy to try to say that and paint that picture at this point in time. But the facts are gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? The people are gonna, come out and say what they got to say. But it's my thing. When people aren't wrapped too tight, I think it's in your best interest to leave them the hell alone. It's just me.
Woman, my mama was even good to her.
Griffin talking about the suspect, a 26-year-old woman who she says met these kids before as one of her mom's co-workers before they'd know her as the person accused of killing their mother.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
Police say Harris, the manager during the shift, sent the suspect home following an argument. They claim the suspect returned from her car with a knife and mask and started attacking the victim. They say she only stopped when a customer at the drive-thru fired his gun in the air to stop the attack.
The suspect stopped stabbing the victim. She dropped the knife and started running away. The Good Samaritan actually showed courage by running after the suspect and was able to detain her until officers arrived.
It was only when they showed up for their later shifts that other employees learned why they wouldn't be working today.
I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. I never would have thought something like this was going to happen there.
Everybody, I'm Rupert.
And I'm Taryn Asher. We begin with a heartbreaking loss for one Metro Detroit family dealing really with an unthinkable tragedy.
Yeah, Taryn, what began...
No shots.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when it's a lot going on. And then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right. But we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So
Bitch, crazy as shit. I said a lot of that. I'm telling you, I'm just the messenger, man. I'm just the messenger out here. TNP, man, hit that like button. I'm just the messenger, dog. I'm just the messenger, man. I'm telling you right now, a lot of these black women are lost out here in America. Have no guidance. Have no male figure of guidance to guide them and show them in which the ways which they should live. And lost. Mentally lost. Mentally out there, man. Like you said, I think her name on her TikTok was Straw or something like the movie. Something like we gotta think about mental health right here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a real thing. Nobody in the black community really respects that. If we be honest, nobody in the black community really respects that, man. These black women mistreat each other. They let these positions of power go to their heads. This woman there, and nowhere else in her life does she have any type of power. You know what I'm saying? She's a single mama of 6, probably has multiple baby fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I'm tired of this archetype. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of this archetype type of woman out here in America, man. Especially like I said, Detroit, man. Detroit is known to breed a special brand of pit bull and a special breed of pit bull type black women, man. Overly want to be masculine. Just lost, chaotic, combative, argumentative. Just lost, man. That's the best way I could explain it. The best way I could say it for a lot of these black women, man. Like Like this woman, like, you know, I think she was 20-something years old. The woman she stabbed was 39. Like, what is she, you know, she's 26 years old working at McDonald's anyway. So what type of person, they just tell you, you know, as far as you know, in a non-managerial position, you know what I'm saying? Like she, more than likely, she's already at her wits' end in life. You know, she's probably already had previous charges or, you know, in my opinion, this is not the type of person that you could play with them financially and play with their life because they're already on a thin string as well. You know.
Got sent home early yesterday. I got day. She keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on like putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings
Telling you, we all, like I said, we all know this type of black woman, bro. Brings chaos wherever she goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, her kids, of course, they're gonna cry. You know, their mother's passed away, but I would love to see them in their honest everyday life, like how they really respected their mother, how they really looked up to their mother. You know, the daughter coming on there looking a mess. You know, looking like she's straight off the mile. You know, busting it down for $40 back shots in the dig. So I'm just saying, man, like this is just a bad look altogether. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad look altogether, man. Like I said, folks, man, like this ain't nothing but it's a microcosm of life. This is a ghetto situation of, you know, of the white variety, of the degenerate variety, you know what I'm saying, of the low life variety. So it's like it's just the chickens coming home to roost in the culture in which we perpetuate in America. You know, mother of six, you know, you empathize for the fact that she's a mother of six, but you also grow to realize that even though she was wronged by being assaulted with a weapon and stabbed and killed, she was wronged. 1000% wronged. You just know with this stereotype and archetype, she wasn't innocent. That's all I'm saying. She wasn't innocent. She wasn't playing life, in my opinion. You know, just looking at the situation, I don't think she was playing life to be forthright. I think she was playing games with people's lives. You know, this is the type of thing you don't. If you doing all this sending home, if they're really that bad of an employee, why wouldn't you just fire them as opposed to doing all the disciplining and sending them home and stuff like that? It just, to me, it wouldn't make sense as to why wouldn't you just let them go and fire them? You know what I'm saying? End all the back and forth bickering, end all the cattiness and situations like that where they feel like you're playing with their livelihood and their way to make a dollar. Just fire them. You know what I'm saying? That would be my opinion. Fire them. Let them go. So, and then end the story. So, but like I said, just the back and forth of it all, the cattiness, man. Women love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Women love that shit. Women love to feel like they have a position of power over another person, another woman especially. You know, disrespect them, demean them. You know, look down their nose at them. The whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be honest here. We gotta have honest opinion, honest conversations about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we really say we want to advocate for mental health and stuff like that, let's have honest conversations. They gotta be had.
There's a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all the animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, that trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, It's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So
what she should have did was actually, as I said, go through the proper channels, call the managers, call the GM, go above her head, tell them that you feel like you're being bullied. You know, this is the professional way in which you articulate and do things and go about things as a citizen. You know what I'm saying? You don't allow emotionality. As a lot of our women, you don't allow emotionality to rule your life. You know what I'm saying? Which unfortunately, this lady did. She allowed emotionality to ruin her life because she's gonna do some time for this, man. Like she's gonna do some time, man. Probably about 10, 15 years for sure. So I hate it. You know, I hate it. Like this whole situation. I hate the situation that occurred. You know what I'm saying? Loss of life. You know, ignorance, stupidity, man. The whole 9 yards. Like it's just a waste. It's a waste. You know, it's a waste, man. But yeah, dog. Not surprising.
no, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't.
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to.
Well, her mama made some goddamn look just like her ratchet looking ass, man. Nah, man, hey, God rest the dead, man. But I'm telling you, ghetto people get ghetto bullshit happening to them, bro. Ghetto, ratchet, fucked up people. It's not a surprise that they be the main ones having bad shit happening to them. You know what I'm saying? It's never the good-hearted people, damn near. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was, like, especially in these bully situations, like, people choose to treat people unfairly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not defending this woman. Like I said before, she's all the way wrong for taking this woman's life. You know, taking her away from her kids and stuff like that. But like we love to want to advocate for mental health on the outside, but nobody really cares about mental health if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that we like to talk about, you know. It's something that people like to profess as if they care about. But I mean, unless it's affecting you directly, nobody really cares about mental health. And that's the bad part about it, in my opinion. This woman clearly was exhibiting signs that she had issues mentally, and you was continuing to play with her. You know what I'm saying? Play with her money, which is, as we know out here, just like the Straw movie. You know what I'm saying? The livelihood, man, that can make people crack. You know, I know how. I wonder how she would feel if her hours were cut, and if she wasn't able to provide for her 6 children. You know what I'm saying? So people out here are already, like I said, living and moving on a thin string, man. So you got to really be cautious and just like I said, understanding of what somebody else is going through, especially if you're in a managerial position. It's like you don't use that power to disrespect, to demean, to control, to manipulate. Just try to straight up take advantage of another person.
Take care of us. She died. My God. She was so good to everybody. A hardworking woman. So kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last. Give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
How many kids does your mom?
6. All 6 of us. Me and my
5 girls
siblings.
and 1 boy.
My brother. And she's aware that she took us from her. We met everybody at McDonald's. My mama always shared with everybody that she loved her kids, showed them pictures of us. We would come up here. We met her coach.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, I got sent home early to person. I'm telling you, I got sent home early to, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day.
Girl, crazy as hell, man. Hey, crazy as shit, dog. Just walking around with Jason masks on, zip hoodies and shit. Goddamn crazy color weaves on, bangs and shit. Bitch got on bobs and bangs and shit. Bitch look like a goddamn clown. Bitch a ghetto black Chucky and shit out this motherfucker, bro. This bitch lost her motherfucking mind. Came at that bitch with a knife. Anybody to stab your ass, you know this motherfucker don't like you. Nigga willing to get blood and all type of shit, fluids on them. You know they don't give a fuck about anything. They don't give a fuck about the goddamn thing. You look at this bitch look crazy as cat shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? This type of bitch that probably don't been all type of abused. Just look at her, like look how lost this motherfucker is. And when you hear her talk, just the energy she had. This is not a type of person that you take lightly. You know, did. Not the type of person that you take lightly, man.
As a normal day at work quickly turned violent, a mother of 6 stabbed to death at an East Point McDonald's while doing her job.
And Fox News' Camila Mary joining us live with the very...
A mother killed in a workplace stabbing.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it. Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West, west of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and try and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that stabbing happened near this drive-through window behind me. And they say a customer who was in the drive-through.
She probably felt she'd rather live in a damn in a cell than have to be out here in this motherfucking world. You feel me? Like real talk, she probably gave up on life, man. Like, look at that bitch, man. That bitch look crazy as hell. Probably just straight up gave up on life, honestly.
Stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. So police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism. And we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family of Harris described her as selfless, a hard worker who worked to provide for her 6 children as a single mother.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
A hard-working woman, so kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last. Give you the
Like I said, it is sad to see the loss of life, man. But I'm telling you right now, you can't believe everything you see. That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? It's this propaganda, this online stuff, smoke and mirrors, man. Bullying is real. Mental health is real. These ratchet ass bitches are real. You know, don't let this shit confuse you, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that occur in life, a lot of folks bring on themselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat people the way in which you would like to be treated in life. You know what I'm saying? It's because the chickens can't come home to roost. It's people that are willing to crash out and end all this life. Like, you know, you are a single mama of 6 and you had obviously a lot on your plate. You know, like just being real, taking care of 6 kids, and raising them to be a grown adult children is hard work, especially if they said you were a single mother. So boom, that's hard as shit. I understand that. I empathize for that, sympathize for that. So we know you're going through a lot of stress, strain, you know, just grinding hard to take care of that type of situation because there's no way you can make it off of even a managerial position. There's no way you can take care of all that, you know, not without the system's help. So single mama, I don't know where your baby daddies is. So that's to me already a red strike against you for the type of nigga like me. I already don't respect a lot of single mamas. I feel like they put themselves in a fucked up, disenfranchised position and then they cry and sit around and cry victim all day. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want to hear that shit, honestly. But yeah, back to the situation at hand. People love to sit here and act like cry victim after the situation has transpired. But you got to treat people how you want to be treated. You got to respect others. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be more professional in a professional setting. You got to learn how to do that. Do not play with people. Do not make jokes about somebody's situation. Do not play with people, man, because people are not. Uh, Everybody doesn't have something to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts, like, in itself. Everybody does not have anything to lose. This woman don't got nothing to lose. Obviously, she committed murder. She's been charged with murder one. It was premeditated. She went and got a knife and came right back in 5 minutes. It's premeditated. It wasn't something that was spurred a moment. So they're charging her with murder, motherfucking one. So, yeah, man, it needs to be elocuted properly that you need to leave people the fuck alone, because there's people out here that don't give a fuck. Period. They don't give a fuck. They don't have no 6 kids to go home to. They don't have no cats to come home to. Only thing they got to come home to is probably social media. You know, a shitty ass, book ass apartment, fucking hovel, weird ass niggas that fuck on them, treat them like shit, spit on them, treat them like motherfucking nothing. Trying to turn them, probably try to turn them into whores, prostitutes, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect them, fake boyfriends, family that shit, probably been sexually abused by a cousin or some uncle or some weirdo shit. These bitches be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, this is the dirty shit niggas don't want to talk about. Just the real shit of life that people don't want to talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? What takes a person to get to a level where they would stab somebody, lose their life, in someone else's life, and then in the same time frame, effectively in your life. You know what I'm saying? As far as like your future, what you have to look forward to for the next 15, 20 plus years. Because we don't know what could happen, you know what I'm saying, potentially with this situation. You know, she could get 50 years for all we know, 40 years, 30 years, who knows? So, because that was a violent situation, you know. Lord knows, you know, sure her lawyers are going to try to paint it the best way they can to paint her as a victim of being bullied. But this situation in no way, form, or fashion is she validated in stabbing this woman. You know what I'm saying? She's 100% wrong. But yeah, man, I just feel like you got to watch how you deal with people. You know, you don't know what people had to live for or lose out here, and you could have everything to lose, and she had nothing to lose. So it's just a mindset of keeping things professional. That's all I like to say. You know, I'm not there in this situation. I'm not around, but I know the stereotype of how these type of people are. You know, they, like I said, they have no respect for their men. That's why they're single mothers. You know, they're combative bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Had no respect for authority. They had no respect for God and order. The only thing they respect is money and authority. The white bosses. You know, the white boss come through there. She's probably treating every employee in there with utmost respect and professionalism. Whenever the higher ups, the district managers, the people who are in charge of her or oversee her, you know, her supervisors, I bet she's on her peak condition and professionalism and does not show any signs of bullying or mistreatment of her subordinates and underlings. So it just, to me, like I said, I know how this game is played. You know what I'm saying? Cause for the majority of the time, she probably can't run that store with impunity as a manager. You know, she probably runs, you know, takes care of the scheduling. She's the manager. Like, she probably can run that thing with impunity, disrespect folks that she feels like she needs to or she wants to, and just be the unprofessional head bitch in charge that she can want to be while she's there without, you know, anybody else or supervisor. So like, I just know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? It's not always what it seems. So
At 7:55, police point officers were dispatched to investigate a stabbing complaint. When they arrived, the investigation revealed that there was a dispute between two coworkers, and one coworker was sent home as a result of the dispute. Well, she decided to arm herself with a knife. She returned and proceeded to attack the person that she had dispute with. She stabbed him multiple times, and unfortunately, the person who was stabbed passed away from her injuries at a local hospital.
Where in the body was she stabbed?
At this point, I cannot tell you exactly because we have to wait for results of autopsy. The medical examiner will do their investigation and will let us know how many times this person was stabbed and where.
in this person that got sent home, so the person that actually sent home the victim, is that like a manager that they were able to send this employee home?
They were co-workers, and luckily, well, unfortunately, the person passed away, but luckily there was a customer who observed the stabbing. He is a legal CPL holder. He discharged his firearms in order to stop the assault. Nobody was hit by the gunshot, but it did stop the assault. The suspect dropped the knife and started running away from the location. This man pursued the suspect and detained her, and held her for us until our officers arrived and took her into custody.
Okay, so
And more breaking news this morning. Violence breaks out at a local McDonald's where police say an argument between co-workers led to one of them being stabbed to death.
Hey, Fox News' Camille Neri, she just got an update from East Point Police a short time ago. Camille joins us live now. Camille, what have you learned?
Yeah, this is an absolutely horrific story. We just got briefed from East Point Police, and then we headed down here, which is about a mile down the road, here at the 9 Mile McDonald's. So I want you to take a look at some video. We're going to talk about what happened. So let's rewind the clock back to about 8 o'clock. Actually, prior to that, there was a dispute. Police say there was a dispute between two employees. One employee leaves, a verbal altercation. One employee leaves, comes back, and then proceeds, this is according to police, proceeds to stab that employee, that fellow employee that they had a dispute with, in the area of the drive-through, inside where the employees work. Well, then this is where things take a twist. A customer in the car going through the drive-through sees this, witnesses this. He takes a gun, this according to police, shoots it up in the air, and then realizes exactly what's happening, trying to stop this stabbing from happening. And then he actually chases the suspect, runs away, and then he chases that suspect, holds that suspect at gunpoint until police get there. Now, we did talk to some witnesses, and we're going to hear from them in a minute, but I do want to report that we have confirmed from police that the victim is deceased, a woman in her 30s, and the suspect is in custody, a 26-year-old woman. But let's listen to what that one witness had to say.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her, and I ran for help, and basically asking everybody, like, help or whatever. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Absolutely horrible story. Now,
Yeah, sounds like it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, but like, more of this story is treat people how you want to be treated. In my opinion, man. Treat people how you want to be treated, man. Because we already know the usual suspects in situations like this. Nobody's going to come out here and be honest. You know what I'm saying? People that's actually in that town is going to be honest, and people that's work there, they're going to be honest, and they know the going zone. But nobody's going to honestly be honest about this woman's character. You know what I'm saying? And how she really respects her employees. But yeah, Dre, treat people how you want to be treated, man. That's the only thing I got to say, man. TMP, like, subscribe. Like I said, man, watch out for them Bulldogs, man. Hey, watch out for them, dog.